of the Security Breach Showcast, we've seen who I was able to take on and pummel down into the dust, but we didn't compare the different villains that are across the channel, so today that's what we're doing, and I don't even know if I know half of these, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'll try to help fill in the blanks as much as I can, but even I have a limited knowledge on a lot of these.
All right, well, we'll see who we think is going to beat all the other villains, I guess. All right, starting with, we have Vanny, which is the new Vanny, not just the regular Vanny, the one that was all, like, corrupted and stuff. And who is this? Why is he green? Is this Dreadbear?
Yeah, that's Dreadbear.
Ew, he looks like Frankenstein.
He's an alternate universe version of my brother if he became evil kind of deal.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm curious what you think. Who do you think would win?
So, Dreadbear basically conquered his dimension. Became ruler of it.
Vanny did get taken down by like a 12-year-old girl or however old Cassie is, so.
Yeah.
But she's a genius girl in her defense.
Yeah, and Vanny is very manipulative.
Yeah. So this is a pretty even matchup, if I do say so myself. But does Dreadbear have magic?
Yeah. Oh, he's an alternate universe version of my brother, so.
All right. Well, I think magic might beat Vanny in that regard, so we'll go with them. Next, we have Fourth Closet Funtime Foxy versus Blood Moon. I really don't know too much about these guys, so what are your thoughts?
I think Fourth Closet Funtime Foxy, I could be corrected wrong, but I think he's literally just a evil guy, you know, does evil things and all that, but I don't think he has any, like, special abilities, as far as I know, at least.
Okay. Does Blood Moon have any special abilities?
He's feral.
That is a pretty special ability, if I do say so myself. All right, Blood Moon goes forward. Oh, this is an interesting matchup. We have Sun and Moon's creator or Heartsick Baby. I don't know much about the creator for Sun and Moon. Heartsick can touch anything, though, and make it fall in love with her. So as much as I'd like to, like, underestimate her, I feel like I can't.
Yeah, I guess the only thing is, has anyone been able to resist her thing?
I don't think so. Like, I can't even resist it, and she's, like, part of me.
Yeah, I think the whole manipulation of emotions is probably a little too much.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Heartsick might go way too far in this.
Yeah.
Yikes. All right, well, Heartsick moving forward it is. I feel like that's going to anger some people, but whatever. Next we have...
I think he's more manipulative in the background than he is a physical person, like one-on-one.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. All right, is this Phantom Fox? What is that? It looks toxic.
I think that's Toxic Foxy.
Oh, it literally is Toxic Fox. Okay. Toxic
Yeah.
Foxy versus Ennard. To be fair, Ennard's not really a villain anymore, but I guess he was at one point. But even then, he was being manipulated by Vanny, so...
So it's like Vanny V1, essentially.
Yeah, I don't think I would move Ennard forward here just because he's not really a villain anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about Toxic Foxy, but...
And plus, the only thing that Ennard really did when he was evil was just be manipulative and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Which really only affected me. But at the same time, he did kill Roxanne's brother.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Rocky. Anyways, moving on. We have Dark Freddy versus Shadow Chica.
This one is a little weird.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about either of them, though when you became Dark Freddy, you did have magic.
Yeah, but albeit dark magic. From what you said, it was like unnatural. It felt cold.
Yeah, no. It wasn't great.
And if I recall, Shadow Toy Chica doesn't really have magic, but she is like the complete opposite of Toy Chica. Like, she's smart. She knows what they both know what they want.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe the magic gives an edge.
Yeah, I'm thinking Shadow Freddy here. Or Dark Freddy, whatever he is. All right, now we have Catnap versus Nightmare Foxy?
Yeah, there's a lot of like the evil foxes here.
Yeah, there is. Jeez. Any thoughts? I don't know much about either of these guys.
One is okay. Catnap is my brother's cat now, like their adopted cat.
Okay.
Because Francine and him hang out, and I know for a fact the smoke doesn't work on animatronics.
Oh.
So, and that's his main thing is his smoke. So I think that automatically gives it to Nightmare Foxy, honestly.
All right, Nightmare Foxy it is. Ooh. Next we have William Afton just versus Glitchtrap, I think.
No, that's Malhair.
Oh, Malhair. There's too many thingies at this point.
Glamrock Bonnie told me about this before. Apparently, this was like a glitched out copy of Glitch Trap.
Oh, interesting.
But at the end of the day, it was also an AI. And who loves manipulating with AIs?
William Afton, I guess.
Well, yeah, he is an expert in both robotics and AI, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's an expert in just about anything, so are we thinking William moves forward for this one?
I think so, based on the fact that not only that, he can also manipulate the data if Glitch Trap ever got, or however got close.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, and last for this side, we have the little robot that was Vanny's little companion versus Foxy's dad?
This might be his best matchup because, no, this ain't Foxy's dad. This is Foxy's grandpa.
Oh, his grandpa. I see. Well,
and he is an old man.
I'm not sure. On one hand, you have a stupid robot versus a grandpa.
What happened to that little robot, by the way?
It blew up.
You think he got caught in the explosion?
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe it's the fact that I know from what Funtime Foxy told me, the old man doesn't really move that well anymore.
Okay.
So maybe Vanny's assistant can just outwalk him at the least.
True. We'll go forward with Lazy.
That's his name?
Yeah, short for Lazarus.
I feel bad for him now.
All right, so let's go ahead and finish up the left side. Now we have Dreadbear versus Blood Moon. What do you think?
The only thing is, I think Blood Moon knows how to get around magic. I think that was
Oh,
one of
really?
his things.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I think he had to deal with Lunar a lot.
Well, in that case, I guess Dreadbear definitely doesn't have that hand in anything then.
No.
We thinking Blood Moon then?
I'm thinking I'm willing to give it to Blood Moon based on that. Because
Alright.
I think he's able to get past a lot of people's defenses.
Blood Moon moves forward. And next we have Heartsick versus Toxic Foxy. And I think I almost said Toxic Foxy. I think Heartsick might be moving forward here personally.
There's just one issue. If Toxic Foxy's radioactive to the touch,
True. That could mess with Heartsick. That could be her weakness.
this might be one of her matchups she might not be good against.
Actually, yeah, you've got a point. If we ever need to know how to take down Heartsick, I guess we know who to call.
I don't know if they're still around, honestly.
Oh, well, I guess Toxic Foxy it is. Next we have Dark Freddy versus Nightmare Foxy. I'll let you figure out this one.
Something deep inside tells me Dark Me, and I think it's just because I think Nightmare Fox, I think he's treated like a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of guy.
Yeah, fair enough. And I mean, magic at the end of the day. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, now we have William Afton versus Lazy. I think this is an easy one.
Is it though?
Yes. From what I heard about Lazy, you could literally just tell him to go jump off of a cliff and he would.
Wait. All I have to ask is, if William did meet Lazy, would William just take him in as a assistant, or?
I think William would get far too annoyed with him personally, but maybe he would program him to be better.
Maybe.
All right, now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Blood Moon versus Toxic Foxy.
I think Blood Moon is all physical, which I think is counteracted by whole Toxic Foxy's whole radioactive touch. So
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take magic in order to take Toxic Foxy down.
yeah.
So Toxic Foxy moves forward. And then, ooh, this is a fun matchup. William Afton versus Dark Freddy.
Now this
Magic
is
versus
interesting.
brains, yeah. I mean, William Afton, doesn't believe in magic. He does, but he doesn't.
That was gonna be my argument too, that he doesn't believe in believing or not believing isn't gonna change what is happening.
Yeah, exactly. So he might have a disadvantage in that regard. So I think
Yeah.
it's Dark Freddy again.
I think so too.
But that makes it real interesting because now we have Dark Freddy versus Toxic Foxy. But it might be Dark Freddy because magic. It's the one thing
Honestly,
that could probably take down Toxic Foxy.
Yeah, honestly, he doesn't have to get close to radioactive.
All right, so on the left we have Dark Freddy taking the lead, and now we have to do the whole right side. So we have brother.
I think that's Funtime Foxy's brother actually, and I think he's evil because I think he tried to steal Lobit.
Oh, Well, yes, kidnapping is evil. So we have Funtime Foxy's brother versus Shadow Freddy.
Yeah, that's Shadow Freddy, and even though I know he's not a villain anymore per se. In fact, don't tell they know this, but from what Funtime Freddy told me, he actually is a little heartbroken and just like became a total simp for Shadow Toy Chica. So it's
yikes!
I think he really lost his villainous edge.
He must have. So in that case, I mean, I think kidnapper versus magic evil guy, even if he isn't evil anymore. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh no, I think he'll still destroy him. Like,
In
I
a
think
fight.
he still will. Yeah.
Fair enough. Shadow Freddy moves forward.
But I think the mentality is going to matter later on.
All right, now we have Glitch Trap versus, is this just Moon or a different character? I don't know anymore.
I think that's supposed to be, I think that's supposed to be.
I think it might be somebody else. Oh, so like Blood Moon or something? Like,
I think there's like a Blood Moon V1, V2 kind of deal.
The Sun and Moon Show viewers are going to come for us for not knowing.
They are. Like I said, we don't know everything about the other channels.
Yeah.
I think there is a clear weakness though.
What's that?
Sun and Moon don't see themselves as bioorganic, at least not to a degree that makes a gigantic matter. But I think they mostly see themselves as computer, and I think that would be susceptible to all of Glitch Trap's hacking, actually. Since he's an AI, I think he might be able to do something to them.
Yeah, I mean, it basically was Glitch Trap's program that hacked them in, security breach and stuff, so.
I would honestly give it to Glitch Trap on that regard. Not because he's physically stronger or anything, but I think it's just because his AI self is able to, like, manipulate the code to his advantage.
Fair enough. Glitch Trap moves on. All right, now we have Fourth Closet Freddy versus Phantom Freddy. I'll let you take this one. That's a hard matchup.
Yeah, and I think this might be his worst matchup too.
Really?
Yeah, my biological father, which we still don't know what happened to him, honestly.
Yeah, he kind of just disappeared.
He really did. We have no idea what happened to him. I think this might be his worst matchup because, one, this ain't regular Funtime Freddy. This is him when he was actually pretty competent and evil. And I think this is also when he had two people inside of one body kind of deal with the mimic. So even if my father tried to possess Fourth Closet, I think he wouldn't be able to because there's two minds in one body kind of situation.
Yeah, and if he did, it would be quite crowded. Trust me.
Yeah, so I think that's why you're probably easy enough to say that you wouldn't be mind controlled that easily, because there'll be like multiple minds to control.
Yeah. All right, so Fourth Closet fun time?
I think so, based on that.
Sorry, Phantom Freddy. You still have the best voice. Ew! Nightmare Chica versus Eclipse. Ugh.
I have no idea anything about Nightmare Chica, if I'm being honest.
I don't either. I don't even know where she was featured.
I think it's Monty Foxy.
Oh.
Not Monty Foxy. I think that's Funtime Foxy and Glamrock Chica.
I see. Well, I think Eclipse personally might be moving forward.
Same, based on their track record, what they've done, what they're capable of doing. I think Eclipse might be just edge out whatever advantage that Nightmare Chica has.
All right, Eclipse, you're moving forward. All right, we've got Shadow Bonnie versus Glamrock. Or is that Shadow Bonnie?
Yeah, that's Shadow Bonnie.
Okay, Shadow Bonnie versus Glamrock Mangle.
Now, Glamrock Mangle, I know that the only reason they're here is because they are manipulative of whoever they're dating.
Oh, they're kind of like heartsick in that regard.
Yeah, but instead of like having any magical means, they just use their good looks.
Fair enough. What about Shadow Bonnie? What's he like?
I think he's like an eldritch being, if I'm being honest.
All right. Well, in that case, I think Shadow Bonnie might be moving forward.
Yeah, especially since I don't think he's looking for relationships. So I don't think Glamrock can manipulate him.
All right, Stitch Wraith versus Fourth Closet Mangle. How many of these Fourth Closet things exist? Jeez.
A lot, apparently.
More villains I don't know a whole lot about, so...
From what Foxy told me, and Monty and all that, Stitch Wraith is a master manipulator, like planning, setting up, and all that.
Okay.
But he's not physically strong at all. At least from what I hear, he's lost a lot of like fist fights.
What about Fourth Closet Mangle?
I have no idea, if I'm being honest.
I kind of want to give it to Stitch Wraith just because he looks like a cloaked nerd.
That, and I also think he might be smart enough to figure out whatever weakness Fourth Closet Mangle may have and just be able to just abuse the hell out of it.
That's good enough reason for me. Okay, Shattered Roxanne versus a Trash Can Man.
Did we just give it to Shattered Roxanne because she scares me?
Yeah, she scares me too. Nightmare Balloon Boy versus Evil Ruin.
I honestly forgot Nightmare Balloon Boy was a thing.
I want to forget that Nightmare Balloon Boy is a thing.
From what I remember, he's just still Balloon Boy, just feral. And I think Evil Ruin, has one fight, so I think we'll go with experience on this one, on Evil Ruin.
All right, Evil Ruin it is. All right, going back towards the top, we have Shadow Freddy versus Glitch Trap.
Now, I think only the fact that Shadow Freddy is not code at all. I don't think he has any way of being manipulated by Glitch Trap. And Glitch Trap is not strong, so I think this one's a clear winner. Even if it was on, like, physical strength.
Yeah.
I
agree. Fourth Closet Fun Time versus Eclipse.
I think they did meet.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Spicy.
I think I do. And I think they agreed not to fight each other.
Okay, but if they did fight each other, who would win?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. And I think Eclipse would, based on the fact that Eclipse has a lot, and I mean a lot of anti-magic things that he had to prepare for. Because I think Moon used to be magical, and I think he needed to make sure Golden Freddy couldn't find him.
Fair enough. Shadow Bonnie versus Stitch Wraith. This is getting hard, man.
I think Stitch Wraith.
Really?
Yeah, because I think the only difference is I think Stitch Wraith is smart enough and was able to plan far enough that he was able to deal with extra dimensional possibilities.
All right. I'll agree. Ooh. Shattered Roxanne versus Evil Ruin. I don't understand why Evil Ruin and Eclipse are two different people also.
I think it's because one of them is from a dimension where basically the Ruin DLC actually happened.
Man, there's too many dimensions to keep track of. Here I am making an interdimensional portal. I'm part of the problem.
Didn't my father tell you to shut that down?
Yeah, but like once it's created, you can't really just shut it down. Now it's just a matter of maintaining it.
Make sure it doesn't collapse into a black hole. Gotcha.
Make sure it doesn't collapse into a black hole. Make sure it doesn't leak a zombie virus to the entire world. Make sure.
I'm sorry, what?
I told you about that.
Right. That sounded horrible, by the way.
Yeah. Anyways, so who do we think would win here?
I think Shadow Roxanne, based on the fact that she still scares me.
Fair enough. All right, getting to the nitty gritty, we have Shadow Freddy versus Eclipse.
As much as I want to say how powerful Shadow Freddy is, I think we still have to take into account the whole anti-magic capabilities Eclipse went through.
Yeah. Anti-magic versus magic. One sounds like a clear winner to me.
Yeah, and plus I think Eclipse is just a better planner. Now, speaking of planning versus brute force, though.
I didn't even realize I clicked Shattered Roxanne over that guy, if I'm honest, but sure.
I just said that she scares me and you just went for it.
She also scares me, to be fair, so it was probably just like, yeah.
And now, I don't know if we'll get a lot of hate for this, but I feel like Stitch Wraith is very similar to Vanny in terms of being able to manipulate people and get them to do what they want. And wasn't Shadow Roxanne very manipulatable and was able to be...
I don't even think Shattered Roxanne had Roxanne's, like maybe at one point, but now she currently doesn't even have Roxanne's personality chip, so I'm pretty sure she's just kind of like a robot, but she is scary. But I think we can give it to Stitch Wraith.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, this is a good matchup. Eclipse versus Stitch Wraith.
This is basically the OG villain versus their current villain.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we'll give it to Eclipse. Basically, experience, capabilities, and the fact that I think that if they were in a straight-up fight, I think Eclipse may have it.
Fair enough. And last but not least, we have the ultimate showdown, Dark Freddy versus Eclipse. Dun dun dun!
Yeah, so... This is a really tricky one because...
Magic versus anti-magic. But it's dark magic. Do you think Eclipse still has... Hello?
Sorry about that. Yes, you see, there's a difference between regular and dark magic in the sense that it's kind of like trying to stop water with a fire extinguisher. It doesn't have the same result. So I don't really think any anti-magic capabilities that Eclipse has had with regular magic is truly capable of stopping dark magic. So I think in that regard, I do believe that Shadow Freddy.
You mean Dark Freddy?
Is capable of winning over Eclipse, yes.
I really didn't have to go all Harvard on me. I guess Dark Freddy it is. And there we have it. Out of all the villains, I guess we're gonna have to keep an eye on you, Freddy, and make sure that Dark Freddy guy doesn't come back, because that would be bad.
Yeah, that would be really bad. Ugh. Weird headache. Anyway, yeah, I would say that that's probably our ultimate villain right there, at least from our side. We had a lot of information we don't know about the other guys, and who knows, maybe there's some information I would change some placements, honestly.
Yeah, true. I'm curious to see who everyone else thinks is going to win. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know down below who you think would win the epic villain battle, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya!